there! Today we want to talk about benefits of stretching, but before I get into the benefits, I want to answer a question that I get asked a lot. What is the difference between stretching on my own and stretching with a practitioner? And there's three key differences. I like to tell my clients, as an example, it's like going to the gym and working out on your own versus going to the gym and working out with a trainer. You have a trained professional there to help you and to push you to get your best stretch or workout going. Now, the first thing we have is a passive stretch versus an active stretch. When you're on the table getting stretched by a practitioner, it's a passive stretch where you don't have to engage any of your muscles. It's all up to the practitioner to find that threshold. The second thing is cued breathing. Breath is such an important thing in stretching. It helps to oxygenate the body. It helps to slow the body down and relax it to then let those muscles open up. We here during our stretch sessions cue a breath every time we take a stretch through and every time we extend that stretch. There's a lot of breathing. I find oftentimes clients hold their breath when they get to that threshold or that boundary of the muscle, and that doesn't help to open up. Breathing really does help. The third thing is better alignment. Now, through a stretch session, you have a trained professional aligning your body and your joints in proper alignment so we don't get overextension of the knee, we don't get hyperextension of the neck, and we get a lot less injury than someone doing it on their own. So some of the benefits of stretching include combating poor posture. Throughout the day, we either sit in a certain position or hold our hands in a certain position or use those muscles over and over in a certain way. Now, stretching actually moves the muscle in the opposite way. So we have something called the central nervous system, and this is where the brain dictates the length to the muscle. So if it is constantly in a shortened position all day long, the brain then tells the body, this is how the muscle is supposed to be. And every time you go into a lengthened position, the brain says, nope, we're supposed to be shortened. So the stretching then takes it out and retrains the brain and the central nervous system to have a different length. So you're actually retraining the length of your muscle throughout not just the muscular system, but also the nervous system. Another benefit similar to massage is stress relief. We have two systems, the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is our fight or flight, our tension, our stress. The parasympathetic system is our relaxation, where we're releasing endorphins and relaxing the body. Now, by having these slow passive movements, it trains the body to relax. Then you bring in the breath, you bring in the stretch, and you have a relaxed muscle. The third thing is that it promotes blood circulation and lymphatic fluid circulation. The lymphatic system works through the muscles to bring white blood cells, fighter cells like your T cells, things that fight against sickness and disease. And it works similar to the circulatory system. However, it doesn't have a pumping mechanism similar to the heart does for blood. Instead, it uses muscle contraction to move that lymph through the body. If we have a sedentary lifestyle, if we don't get massage, if we don't move, if we don't stretch, that lymph then sits there and it's not working at its greatest capacity to cleanse out the system. Lastly, stretching helps to reduce delayed muscle onset. And that is where we're feeling that pain after we work out. We get micro tears in the muscles when we work it really hard. We're sore several days afterwards. Getting a stretch session after we work out is really beneficial to shorten that amount of time. Stretching also helps with stamina. So my runners, my tennis players, my triathletes that I have come in, they find they have a lot more stamina. They have a lot more reach when they're swimming. They have a longer gait when they're running. And this all helps to be our best. Thank you for joining us today at Longevity Wellness, and I hope to see you in the stretch room soon.